Hi there. The next page in my journal is going to be words. And I also worked on a cover before I show you the words. I took one of the Reader's Digest books that I tore the pages out of and made a cover, but it wasn't going to be big enough to cover the pages, so I just extended it. And what I did is I just cut it along the sides here and used duct tape. You can see the duct tape here, and went around it once to join the two, then went around it again. And then I had this ribbon that I got in a box at it was the estate sale, and I thought it was kind of cute with these old crows on it because I just liked it, and it was blue and it went with the blue. So now it should be long enough this way to cover the pages. And I'm getting kind of anxious about not getting this done and that it's getting too big, and I really want more than just this one signature in it. So what I'm going to do is put one signature in it today and make sure that I have enough room to put another signature in it. So that's how it's going to fit in there. So I thought I'd just share with you how I'm going to do that. And I just want to make sure I'm going to have enough room for two signatures. So it should be about there. And then I can put another signature there. They're going to be pretty close to one another. When I put the duct tape on this side, I still had some of the blue backing paper, so this worked out to be kind of like a little pocket. And that's just because, you know, when you have that book page at the back, you have the two. So I'm just going to make some marks. First of all, make marks on my book, and the middle of my book is right here. So I want to make a couple of punches in it. I think I'm just going to put 2 grommets instead of 3 like my big journals. And then I'll sew it together and everything. Okay, so I need to get some clips so that it stays together. And you know, like this is just for me, so it's not going to be anything too fancy. Wait a minute. Put this like this. Alright, so now I think I want them. It is easier to sew with 3, so I think I will do 3. And hopefully I can go through all this with one punch. And then I'll mark. So this would be the next signature. Now that's on the word page. All right. The only reason I didn't want to put this in yet is in case I wanted to sew on it or do something that needed more work. All right, so I want the biggest hole and a ruler. Let's see, this is 7 inches. So I'm going to make the first one at 1 1/2, or yeah, I want it 1 1/2, and then so that's 1, 2 inches from this, 1, 2 inches from that. So they're about even, and I better write that down so I do the next one at the same thing. So it's 1 1/2. 3 1/2 and 5 1/2. Okay, so that's where I want to punch it. And hopefully my punch will go through there. I'm going to go just on the edge of that and see if hopefully that will work. Okay, hope that didn't wreck anything. All right, so they're all held together, and then I want to do the same to the book. But what I'll do with that one is come here right where I want it to be here, and I'll put it in that way. So hopefully, yeah, that'll work. All right, so I got to mark that, reach all the way through there. Let's see, do I have enough at the top and the bottom? Yeah, I like that. And that's right at the edge, so that's good. And I can see all my dots. So the crows are upside down here, but I don't think that's gonna matter to me at all. Okay, got that one. That one, and that one. And then I want to put in some grommets. There are the holes. That might matter what color I put in. That one's red. I could put a red one in there. Again, this is using up stuff that I have, so that's kind of fun. And it doesn't look like I have blue, but I have kind of a gray color I probably wouldn't use. And is that the same color? That's more of a blue. Take that one out of there. These could be a little bit longer for all that, but that's all right. Red, and then if I had a yellow one, that would be good, but I don't have a goldish color one. I don't do a lot of matchy-matchy. I just like these kind of books in my journals to be fun. So this will be fun. And here comes a kitty cat to help me. But she just has to go sit on this spot, which she has been rejecting all morning, and I don't know why. Here, Sophie, go sit on the rug. There you go. Good girl. All right, so now I'm going to smash those in. Let's see how they did. Oh, they did perfect, which is very unusual, especially when I'm on making a video. All right, so then I want to sew these in. So now I just need to rearrange the clips. Where are they? There we go. So now I'm just going to, I wish I had a bigger clip, but that's okay. I do have bigger clips, but all right. So I got that clipped on there to sew it in. When I sew my books together, I usually like to add some beads to the outside. Might make the word ideas if I can find all the letters. Let's see. Okay, so here's my little box that I use for sewing. Here's a black one. I want to use that. Here's some little tabs for my books and some more beads. And there should be a pin cushion. Here's the needle I use. And I don't always use the needle because it doesn't fit through the beads. But let's see, where's the end of this? Here it is. And I usually just take a nice big piece. I know there's people out there that make it 2.5 times or whatever, but this is enough to sew in one signature. So I'm going to come through here and make sure I got it all. And through here. that out like that. I just like using the beads. Okay, so now I'm going to put the beads on. I have the thread through there. I'm going to put one bead in here, and then I'm going to put the word ideas, because this is my idea book. And I don't have the needle on because it's just easier. You know, I couldn't get the beads through this way. Oh, if I could spell, it'd be better. Sophie's sitting here watching this thread, just like, oh, I really want to chew on that. What are you doing, Mom? Okay, so let's see, is there room for one more little bead that I saw in there that I wanted to use? This little blue one, no, that'd have to be big enough that it wouldn't go through that hole. So maybe this yellow one. Find the hole. Yep, it's working. Yeah, I think that'll work. That'll work good. I'm going to put the needle on now because it's easier to go back in with all the layers with the needle on it. So we go through there, and then we come up through all the pages. I know some people wax their thread. Some people use other, you know, ribbon and other things, but I just like to use the wax thread. I guess I must have watched somebody that used wax thread once and thought, oh, that's what I should use. And I can pull on it pretty good without breaking it. That's the part that's important to me. Now, before I really tie that in there, I want to make sure it's... And that's the other thing. The wax thread will tie nice and tight. So now I'm going to come back up through this hole. Go through all of them. Put some more beads on. This time I'm just going to use beads. Big enough that it won't go through that hole first. And then it can be anything I want. I think I'll pour some more out here. So it's April 2nd, and we are having some snow. But that's not as bad. Last year we had a huge snowstorm at the end of April. So this is the second snow since I've seen the robins, and I've heard an old wives' tale that there's 3 snows on a robin. Anyway, here in Wisconsin, I guess. My sister said in Pennsylvania, flowers are blooming, and I saw the cherry blossoms today on the news in Washington. I thought, oh, how beautiful. We won't have any of that for quite a while yet here in Wisconsin. So that's the way the spine will look. And then I'm just going to sew this like this. Now, normally what I would do is go back through here and come up to the next signature. I might as well just do that since I'm at it. I didn't want to sew it in because in case I want to do some more sewing on it. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait. So what I'll do is I'll take this thread and I'm going to just go through here and come out. Maybe. Come out here where I normally would. I'm not getting the hole. I got it really nice and tight. That's good. And then I'll just leave the thread out here. So when I sew the next signature in, I'll have it already there for me. So I'm just going to take that piece of thread off the needle so I don't poke myself. And I'll just twist it up and put a paper clip or something on it like here. There. So that's all set. So now I can take the clips off. Oops. Okay, and there we go. So I just need to train my spine to bend like that, which I think it will after time. I'll put that all away after I'm done with the video. Okay, so today's page is words, and I've put a few words on here. Then I wrote down some places to find the words. Here it is. And it's going to be a little journaling spot, like, where did I want that? No, that's going to cover up some of that. Well, what I could do is, I learned this really cute fold. Okay, so you fold it this way, you fold it this way, then you fold it in half, and then you tuck the halves in like this, and you fold this up like this, and this one up like that. It's Shelly Bear, I think, is who showed us how to do this. Then you fold these down. Wait, I gotta fold them one more time. Fold it again. Oops, I'm not folding too good. This paper might be too thick for this fold. And down. These come down inside. This isn't folded very perfectly. And this comes down like this, and then you tuck these in here. But then, okay, so I'm just going to fold it like that. It's not done. But then you can open it and read what you've written in it. So it's like a journaling spot. But now I have to get it on this corner, and the corner is kind of square. I think what I'll do is, yeah, it's okay. I'm just going to fold this corner down a little bit so that I can, all my words are underneath now. Well, I like that corner though. All right, so I got to figure out where to write the words. But anyway, so the places that I get words from are cut from books. And I had another little set of words here somewhere. The Tim Holtz words, stamps, and I got these cute little stamps this weekend that say wish, joy, and live. I have a label maker, so I can print any word I want. I can get them from, printing them on the computer. And I also have my vintage label maker. Now this is sticky, but because it's so old, I don't trust it. And I use these a lot on my artist trading cards. And sometimes I have to lay something flat on them to make them stay. I had another one. Oh, there it is. I have this punchy stuff in yellow and black, and I think there's a gray one in there. But it's one of those things that, because I don't even know if they make them anymore, it might be hard to find the label stuff, that whenever I see it, I pick it up. even if it's an odd color like this yellow. So it says dream. Okay, then there's one other place, that I get words from. That's on my list. If I can find it. Oh, here it is. Are charms. So I want to put the word words up here. This is another way to get words, is from stickers, or these are those letters from, I think it's Tim Holtz. You know, it's that, I don't know what material it is. It smells funny, but it's like really soft, rubbery tag board or something. I don't know. Some kind of composite. And then I just sprayed this with some Lindy's spray. Let's see about that corner. Where'd it go? I gotta put my charm on here. Oh yeah, I can do it this way. And then I can read it. Even though that's all wrinkled, that's okay. All right, so we're gonna do that. So then all my ideas are in this little book. I can put that back out. This would be considered another kind of tuck spot. And maybe I'll put that charm, where'd it go? It's right here. Put that charm on here to weigh that down. And then I think I need a jump ring for that. Camera cut out. I must have talked too long. Got a lot to edit out of this video. Okay, so here's my book with the cover. I got to put a little closure on it eventually. My fabric flip, probably I'll do something in here. My ideas, belly band, well, ideas that I'm collecting. A tuck, some other tucks, flips, and then I put another tuck in here with a little belly band just to use up my stuff. A pocket, another tuck with lace on the edge, some clear pockets, but the Fabri-Tac's not holding real well, so I think I'm going to use vellum for that because that just seemed like a better way to go. Some tags, some rub-ons, another little tag with some digital ideas. These are some digital places, and this is from the Graphic Fairy. This one is from Cinnamon Tea, who is Gail. Coffee dyed paper, lots of different ones. This is one that I got from Deborah's Paper Designs, which I think is really cool because it's doily. And this is her card. Some little pockets I made out of the deli paper. This is all coffee dyed paper here, and other things that I could coffee dye. These are journaling spots, and then today's different words. So I have a couple more pages to do in here. I did sew some lace on that page, but we'll be doing some more pages in there. And I have a whole nother signature, you know, that I want to sew in here, and maybe more, but I don't know what I want to do with it yet. So, and then there's the extra thread from when I sewed it in. All right, so there you have it. I'm still working on my idea book, and thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.